What have your experience been like working with Fame?
So, my name is Jonathan Fishman. I'm VP Marketing and Growth at Storemaven. And I met Tom and the Fame team around early 2020 through a colleague of mine who recommended Tom as the go to person for anything related to podcasts. And I had the thought of starting a podcast years before that. So every time I tried, I discovered that we lack the expertise that is specific to producing a world-class podcast. So we were basically stuck. And when we met Tom, it was really, really clear that him and his team provide the entire suite of services needed to create a world class podcast, from editing the audio, making sure that it sounds great, all the creatives around it, even thinking about the name of the podcast, finding the guests, actually defining what would be a great podcast episode and what the theme of the show should be. And it definitely felt like the right person to partner up with to produce our podcast. Since then, we've became one of the top listened to podcasts in our industry. The kind of relationships that were formed through interviewing all of the guests were invaluable in terms of business partnerships and just getting to know in a better way all the experts in our field. So overall, the experience was great, and I definitely recommend to anyone in B2B that wants to start a podcast, don't try to do it on your own. There's too much expertise needed to create a world-class podcast, and you should definitely partner up with a company such as Fame and Tom. It's a no-brainer.